have never seen a city like this. There is this strange magic, a mix of voodoo, jazz, and deep southern soul. It is charming,
People here are so friendly, so nice.
colorful, and invites you to try the southern flavors. Here, every day is a party. From Bourbon Street to brass bands in the park. I dance through the city where every hour feels like happy hour.
Yeah, we can't help it. Have to dance.
Come with me as I uncover the wild, weird, and wonderful side of NOLA that you have to experience at least once.
New Orleans food tour. Let's go.
Anthony Bourdain stated there is nowhere in American history a more important in like culinary history and in general music history than this place. Welcome to New Orleans. Today we're going to find out if it's really one of the best cities to have food in the US. I heard so many great things, and we're also in the best city of jazz. And you can already hear in the background some live music, so it's going to be a fun one. I heard so many great stories from my friends, so let's see how it goes. I'm going to have breakfast at the French market and have one of the culinary highlights to try a sandwich.
Wow, that's a small camera.
There's always some jazz music playing.
One thing that I can definitely say is they have some really interesting merch. It's like full of voodoo things. There are some beads. There's like a lot of decoration for, you know, just going out. Look at these shirts. Wow. Hi. Alright, I didn't have breakfast yet, but I did walk past the Southern candy makers, and this lovely lady just gave me a taster of the candy here. It's so good.
Yeah.
What's inside? What is this?
It is made with butter
Okay.
and sugar and
Okay.
cream and pecans.
Yeah.
And they travel well. New Orleans' favorite candy, and we make them fresh here.
I'm going inside to buy some because it's so delicious. People here are so friendly, so nice. And I saw them preparing the candy actually right here in the back. Freshly prepared. Hi, how are you? Hello. Ooh, yum yum. Yeah, so you see everything is prepared and then sold over here. And there are definitely a few flavors that I want to try. I mean, wow. Look at this. Dark chocolate sea salt. This is the one that I just had. So delicious. Yeah, look at all of these delicious things here. Yum. And it seems like these guys won a few awards. So it must be the best candy. Okay, so we are getting the original creamy one. That's what the lady gave us, right? Yeah? Dark chocolate sea salt for juice. Yes. Alright, got the goods. Everything is measured per weight. And they're selling all of the candy here as well. Some merch, some Café du Monde, Beignet mix. I'm also going to try this later on. Oh my goodness, they have gummy bears and chocolate covered almonds. You guys know that I love sharing my travel hacks with you, especially if you space use from some major headaches that I had in my past. I have traveled to over 50 countries, and one of the most frustrating things about traveling used to be the moment I landed and had zero connection, no maps, no way to message anyone, just running around and desperately searching for Wi-Fi to be able to search for a nearby place to go and grab some food. So yeah, luckily times have changed and I no longer have to worry about connectivity, especially with Airalo that lets you connect to the internet with an eSIM the second you arrive without switching physical SIM cards, overpaying or waiting in line at the airports. And I just used Airalo on my recent trip and installing it was so simple. I opened the app, picked my destination, downloaded the eSIM, and that was it. I stayed connected the whole time, even during long layovers, and in
remote areas because Eralo covers over 200 countries, so I no longer worry about roaming fees or surprise charges from my home provider. Plus, everything is 100% digital. No waste, no stress. And if you want to try it out, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Also in the pinned comment, you can install the Eralo app for free and use my code to get $3 off your first eSIM. And trust me when I say it makes traveling so much easier, especially because I don't have to carry around all of these SIM cards that I have here. These are just a few that I have with me all the time, but you know, I have this, I have this, I have this. I just recently traveled to Japan, so I definitely don't need to pack this anymore. So yeah, check it out in the description box down below. And now back to the vlog. Alright, next stop is the OG place for Muffuletta. So apparently the original store is undergoing through some repairs, and it says it's in this liquor store, so let's see. Alright, so yeah, seems like it's under construction, so unfortunately not made fresh, but at least I got to try. Alright, got the goods. It is fairly heavy. Yeah, I chose half of the sandwich, but whoa! Look at that. It is almost as big as my head. Yum! I hope it's good. So I can see some salami, some cheese, olives, and some olive oil, pickles. So let's see how it tastes. I have to admit, the sandwich is a little bit soggy, probably from not being prepared fresh. It was in the fridge. But the olives, yum, so delicious. Very nice. I hope I can find a better one. This is not the best sandwich that I had. I was expecting a little bit more, but we still have some time to find the best one here in New Orleans. Eating the sandwich reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of my auntie's sandwich. She used to make the sandwiches this thick as well, with a lot of salami and cheese, so we would get, you know, full. I think this is a part of childhood memories, I guess. All right, dessert is here to save me. Let's give it a try. Oh, so much caramel. Yum, nut. That's good. With the sea salt on top, dark chocolate. Yum. Wow. There's music everywhere. It is so vibrant, so lively. And luckily,
I didn't have breakfast, so I have no space for more food, as always. So I am going to try the New Orleans Beignet here at Café du Monde, which is the famous spot to try.
I'm about to try New Orleans best. Thank you.
Whoa! Okay, there we go. Beignets, they come out warm, so actually hot. So I have to be careful. There's a lot of sugar on it. Could blow it there, maybe not. So I'm just going to let it cool down a little bit, and I'll give it a try in a second. Okay, let's try this. Oh my god, that's so much sugar. I wasn't expecting this. So it's kind of like almost savory inside, dense dough. There's really nice gluten inside, see this? But I think what makes the dish is the sugar on top. It's just a lot of sugar. I basically have it on the GoPro. It's so much sugar, sugar all over the table, in my face, in my hair, everywhere. It reminds me of the Austrian Bauernkrapfen. I'll put a picture of it right here. Very similar taste, very similar preparation, just that the dough here is a little bit more dense, but super delicious. Sugar everywhere, on my legs, on my hands. How's white? Pro tip, don't breathe, because otherwise
Oh my god, it has a bazillion degrees. I'm sweating, my shirt is wet, but it's a great day. That was definitely one of the touristy places, but I have to say it was totally worth it. The beignets, delicious.
Wow, not a bad view.
Okay, luckily there are so many stalls here, like this lemonade stand. I can just cool down a little bit. Super yummy. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Good day.
Have a good day. It's actually funny, it says church quiet zone. And there's live music right over there. The city is a vibe. Yeah, we can't help it. Have to dance. New Orleans is pretty arty and has plenty of galleries and shops full of interesting things. Wow, New Orleans art scene is sick. I love it so much, but I think now it's time for oysters because it is oyster happy hour. Yes, let's go. Ooh, okay. I have to do the work. Sweat for the oysters. Alright, so they have a happy hour for cocktails, beer and wine, half price. And then they have the Gulf oysters for $1.50. So I think this is going to be it. Alrighty, look at these oysters. It's Louisiana Gulf oysters. Looking really great. And of course, getting a glass of wine with it. It's a good day. Alright, let's try this. Okay, not bad. So far, I had oysters from New York, San Francisco, and now Louisiana. It's not bad. Apparently, I'm missing out if I don't have it with the sauce and horseradish, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm not sure about this. How much horseradish is on this? Okay, you saw it. Not quite sure what to expect, but let's see. Okay, I see. It's not bad. It wouldn't be my first choice because I like it very simple with just lemon. But this one, worth a try. I'll have another one. Okay, it's a big one. It's a biggie. We got some fried oysters as well. Let's give it a try. Somebody's popping the bottle. Good for them. There we go. Crunchy. Nice batter. We have some pepper on there. It's not bad. And apparently what you have to try here is a French 75 cocktail. So here we are. Smells good. What's in there? Cognac, lemon, egg white, champagne. Sounds a bit like headache, but I'm going to give it a try nevertheless. Wow. That is a dangerous cocktail. Alright, it is about time to enter the nightlife of New Orleans. I'm currently on Bourbon Street and it is Sunday. And it's packed. And it's busy. There's music playing everywhere. There's a performance right here. I don't know what's happening. And of course I had to hit the night scene of New Orleans to see what the fuss is about.
Definitely crazy. Neon lights left and right, live music everywhere. It's really hard to try and decide where to go because music is everywhere. There's a party everywhere. I'm probably going to take it the chill way and just listen to a chill sound session somewhere.